Hi, I'm Geordie.
And I'm Sam.
And welcome back to our channel.
And today we're going to be doing round 21 footy tips.
Yeah, so without any further ado,
let's get started. This game on Friday night, we have Geelong versus the Giants. This one I think is pretty easy. I'm going to tip the Cats.
I'm also going to tip Geelong. The next game of the round is Carlton versus Gold Coast. Both these teams are quite underperforming, but did Carlton win last week?
I don't know, I think so, yeah. I think they beat Saint Kilda.
Well, I'm going to tip Gold Coast.
Oh, I'm going to tip Carlton. So for the next game, we have the most exciting one. No, I'm just kidding. We have North versus Richmond. I think North Melbourne are a chance of winning this, but I'm going to tip Richmond.
I'm going to tip Richmond too, even though they're underperforming right now. Alright, so the next game of the round is the Adelaide Crows versus Port Adelaide. It's a showdown, but it's the Crows' home showdown, and it's going to be played in front of 15,000 fans. But I still think that Port Adelaide is going to win this game, and they're probably going to win it by 30 points, I reckon.
Showdowns are always good. It doesn't really matter what position you are on the ladder. No one wants to lose a showdown. Especially for the Crows, it's be 3 in a row if they lose 4 in a row maybe.
I don't know.
So they really want to win this one, but I think Port will win by 40. For the next game, I think this is the last game on Saturday. We have Sydney versus Saint Kilda. So they look the same. So I'm gonna tip Sydney just because I think Sydney are they still have hopes on a top 4 spot, I think.
Well, St Kilda has been playing really well though.
I think they lost to Carlton.
Well, if they did, they did. But I can't remember. So, that's what I don't know. But Sydney is in the top
4, 5, 8.
So I am going to pick Sydney.
I'm going to tip Sydney as well.
Okay, so the next game of the round is Hawthorne versus Collingwood. Now, both these teams are down the bottom of the ladder. I think Hawthorne is fighting for the wooden spoon right now.
I think Carlton are too.
I don't know.
That's Collingwood.
Yeah, that's Collingwood.
I'm talking about Collingwood, not Carlton.
So I'm going to pick Collingwood because Collingwood has been playing some really good footy lately. So that's why I'm tipping them.
If you were to go off last week's form, you'd tip Hawthorne. But I don't think Hawthorne would do that 2 weeks in a row. I think that was just like a fluky thing. I'm going to tip Collingwood to win. So for the next game, we have the Dogs versus the Bombers. The Dogs will probably get up in this. I'll tip the Dogs. But I think Essendon can actually show a bit of fight. And they've shown it before. So I think it could actually be a relatively close game.
I think this is definitely the game of the round because both these teams need to win to keep their positions. But I think that Western Bulldogs is such a strong team right now that they will beat Essendon.
So for the second to last game of the round, we have Brisbane versus Fremantle. This one's played in Perth, which is tough because Fremantle can play good over there, and Brisbane I don't think travel too well.
They haven't been playing the best footy, Brisbane.
No, they've lost 4 in a row, Brisbane. So it's a curious one. I think Brisbane got to get their season back on track. I'll tip Brisbane.
Yeah, I think Brisbane too because Brisbane needs to get their season back on track and also they need to show to other teams that they can travel. Okay, so the last game of the round is Melbourne versus West Coast. This for me is an easy one because Melbourne's been playing really good footy and West Coast is on a kind of a downward slump. So I don't think West Coast has a chance of winning and that is why I'm tipping Melbourne.
This one is also in Perth and West Coast, they play well in Perth. Same as Fremantle, but and Melbourne coming off that 100-point or almost 100-point beating of Gold Coast. I think it's actually gonna be a tough one. I think for Melbourne, but I think Melbourne just get over the line with their skill.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.